Hey everybody, this is Elpreed777, and welcome to my first Let's Play, and we're going to do Let's Play City of Heroes. City of Heroes, MMORPG, it's been around for about 5 years. I've been playing it around 3 years. Reason why I wanted to do a Let's Play of City of Heroes is because there's just been a lot of textual stuff on information on City of Heroes, a lot of stuff on the forums, a lot of stuff from COH Titan. They do a lot of info gathering just for people that need help, vignette maps, the badge hunters, and I decided, I looked around the net, I didn't see a lot of just sort of commentary video stuff for City of Heroes, and I was inspired to do a Let's Play, and I thought I want to do a Let's Play of City of Heroes because it's one of the games I know most about. And so yeah, let's get started. I'm here at the server selection screen. It's right after the login screen. I logged into my account, and we're gonna start here. These are all the servers. There are 11 US servers in all, and there are also a couple of European servers, I think, but I'm not European, so starting from the bottom, I'm going to just point out a couple of interesting servers. Freedom, to start off with, is the most populated server. It is the unofficial PvP server, and the rest of the servers are not as populated, and they're all about the same, and except with the exception of Virtue. Virtue is the second most populated server, and it is the unofficial role-playing server, if that's your cup of tea. And it is the server I play on, so whatever server you choose, it really doesn't matter that much, depending on what you want to do. I mean, I guess if you want the most people, you want to get into Freedom or something like that. But I'm just gonna get into Virtue because Virtue's cool. I'm not biased, no. Alright, so you see I got a lot of different just characters and crap, and yeah, they look cool and whatever, and some of them don't look cool, but we're gonna start off with creating character. First thing I want to do, I'm gonna start with, would you like to create a hero or villain? I want to create a hero first. Well, I'm not going to really create a hero, I'm just going to go to this hero creation screen. I really want to make just sort of a Let's Play that really just goes through everything, and just for people that are watching this and maybe are interested in knowing what all this crap is, or I don't know, if they just think it's interesting. I want to try to make this as comprehensive as possible, so I'm going to start off with creating a hero, and what we have right here is a list of archetypes, and archetypes in the realm of City of Heroes and City of Villains is pretty much the classes, and each class has both a primary set, the set which their most powerful powers come from, and a secondary set, which is the set where they still have a lot of powers, but a lot of powers in the secondary set won't be as effective as the powers in the primary set. So I will get into primaries and secondaries later after I get into archetypes. So first of all, I'm going to start off with Blaster in the first hero archetype. Starting from the top, Blasters are DPS. If you don't know what DPS is, it's a damage dealer, a class that deals a lot of damage, both ranged and melee actually. Primary sets for Blasters do range damage, and secondary sets for Blasters do melee damage, a lot of melee damage, and have powers that will support the Blaster and make it so he or she is better at doing damage. The only weakness with Blasters is that they don't have a lot of defensive power, and they're really just prone to dying. If you're going to play a Blaster, just be prepared to die a lot. Moving on, going for a Controller. Controllers are people who um, use their powers to prevent the foe from attacking you and or your teammates less often, if at all, depending on how good your controls are. You do exactly what your archetype is called, control. And there are a lot of different control powers, and the secondary set is actually a support set, a buffing set, so you're able to control mobs and then buff your allies at the same time. And controllers' weaknesses though are almost the same as blasters. Pretty much, they don't have very good defense at all. Well, mostly their defense is being able to control mobs and making it so they can't deal damage to them. They have very low health as well and are pretty prone to dying, but their buff powers are usually able to help them out with that too. Moving on though, we're going to go to defenders. Defenders have their primary set is buff powers, so pretty much controllers' secondaries are actually, or a lot of controller secondaries are defenders' primaries, and vice versa. Except defenders' primaries, since it's a buff set, and since it's the defender's primary, defenders' buffs are better than controllers' buffs, pretty much on all levels. But defenders have blaster primary sets, so they have range sets as their secondary. So that means their attack powers don't do as much damage as a blaster's attack powers will. Defenders are mostly just used as a buffing set. A lot of defenders will not go as many attacks as they will their buffing powers, because they're just a lot more effective that way. They don't do that great of damage, which is why people don't like you grabbing too many powers. Their HP is kind of low, kind of like the same with the other two ATs that we've gone over. ATs standing for Archetypes. Sorry if I'm using acronyms already, and I shouldn't be. Defenders, there aren't too much to say about defenders besides that they're a buff set. Besides that they're a buff archetype. Sorry.